Hey developers! Today we're going to look at a static generated website using Nuxt.js. So if you guys aren't familiar with, I have a link here. You can see here I did a whole series on Nuxt.js, but basically it allows you to create server rendered applications with vue.js. And the thing we're going to look at today is how we can take our applications and create a static generated site with it. This is pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Static generated sites are very awesome and really easy to use and deploy. And we're going to go ahead and deploy it to GitHub pages. I'll show you how to do that. And so also Nuxt.js definitely gets its momentum from Next.js, which is the React kind of counterpoint to it. So if you heard of Next.js, this is Nuxt.js, which is the Vue.js version of it. So let's begin. So I'm going to go ahead and show you here. If you want to create a new Nuxt generated site, what you need to do is first install the Vue CLI, which is an npm install. After you have that installed, and if you don't know, I'll put some links below in the description of how to install Vue CLI. Basically, you do Vue npm install -g vue-cli, and that'll install the latest version of CLI. Once you and you have to have obviously npm and node installed. After you have that installed, you can create a Nuxt.js site a few different ways. One of the ways they recommend in the documentation is to do a vue init Nuxt community and starter template, and then the name of the site. So we can do something like gh page app, and that would create it. And actually, I already did that. You could see kind of already from the screen. And that'll go ahead and install everything for you. So then you change directory to PG, the app you just created. And you can see here's the files it generated. I can run npm install here too if it didn't already install, and it'll install everything in there. So let's go ahead and run it. So if I do npm run dev, that'll go ahead and run everything for me. It'll build everything. And you can see it opens up in local port 3000. So I already have that running here. You can see not too much happening. If I do Control R, yep, here it is, GH page app, Nuxt.js project. So that's all it shows from kind of the starter. So I'm going to go ahead and open up Visual Code. I already have the project open. So this is not too exciting. It has an app logo, which is part of, see there's a layouts folder, there's components, here's the app logo that I got in there. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of delete everything in between here. And we're just going to just put an H1 here. No, let's do an H2. Doesn't really matter. We'll type in home here. And yep, see we got a home. And let's just create a couple of pages just to see what it'd look like when we upload it to GitHub pages. So we're not going to do any CSS or HTML. This is just a real skeleton of a project just to see if it works. So if you go over here, we'll see this directory structure. And the way Nuxt works is your routing is kind of done through these directories here. So I can create a new folder. I'm going to call it about. And inside about, I'm going to create a new file called index.vue. So this is our index. This is our index. And inside our index, we have a template. And by the way, I'm using Visual Studio Code and has built-in Emmet, so I can just quickly create HTML elements by just typing them in and hitting tab. So we're going to do an H1 tag, and we're just going to call this about. And so if we save that and we go back to our website, we still see home. But now if we do /about, now we see about here. So we can see it definitely went to the about place that we expect it to be, which is good. And you see here's our index.vue. It looks like we had some styles in here. That's why it kind of made it all in the middle for that one, but that's fine. We don't really care too much about that all. So let's go ahead and just inside our home here, we'll add another, let's say an H2, and we'll call it about. And we'll actually surround this inside a Nuxt link, which is a way we can do routing. We do 2 here, and then we put in where we want to go, so /about. And then we'll close it. We'll close it. And we'll make sure we hit 2 here. And now if we go back to our home page, we have this about. If we click on it, now we're going to the about route. So we know that it's working. And just for the heck of it, we'll go to about and we'll do another Nuxt link there. And we'll have the 2 equal slash, and we'll close it. Now we can go about, so we can easily kind of move between the 2. Nothing too special there. Now we'll just go ahead and generate this site. If you guys want a more in-depth and detailed version, like I said, I did a whole series of Nuxt.js, and I'm actually doing another series of Nuxt.js soon, so stay tuned for that. So let's see if we can get this very, very rudimentary, simple site up on our GitHub. So to do that, we're going to go and stop this. And I'm going to run this command. It's called npm run generate. And what this does is it builds the files and it creates the static site for us. And there it goes. So it's really simple, it's quick. So if we go to this dist folder, we'll see here the most important thing, we have this index.html, and you'll notice that we have an about folder, and that's kind of one of the ways that the static templates work. It actually creates the folders. You may, if you're old school into the web, you might remember that's how we used to do it. So now we have this file. Okay, since we're on our GitHub here, let's go ahead and create our new GitHub pages. We're going to go new repository here. And the way we can do it, there's a couple ways, but one way that GitHub will know this is GitHub pages is we'll call it Erik.ch. You put basically the owner, the name of your GitHub, and then github.io. And that'll give you a check mark, and it'll let you know that this is good. And then we'll initialize it with a README. So this signifies to GitHub that you're doing GitHub page. So you use your username.github.io. Now we can also do it with a repository name too, but this is fine for now. We hit create repository. And you can see here, it went ahead and created just an empty site in the README here, which is what we want. So what we need to do now is upload our files to it. And there's a couple ways of doing this, but one easy way is just hit upload files here. You just copy it over. And then you got to commit the changes, commit at the bottom. Okay, great. It uploaded everything. So now you can check it out. If you open up your web browser, go to erikch.github.io. You can see there's the site we just created. So we have an about, and route's fine, about, home, works good. So that is how you upload to GitHub pages. But let's try one more thing here. So let's create a new repository. So I'm going to hit new repository, but let's say we already have a github.io account and we want something else. So let's test Nuxt, and we'll initialize with a README. And so now we created a second repository here under test Nuxt. So if we go to settings, we can then go down here, and basically we can turn it into a GitHub page. So GitHub page is currently disabled. Select a source below to enable. So I go source. I can do the master branch. I'll save it. And now it's basically going to be a Nuxt, a static generated site. So it's basically a GitHub page site. So I can do the same thing again. I can go to upload. But this time we're going to have a little bit of problems. So we have to do a little bit of a change because the root isn't where we expected it to be. So now we need to go into Visual Code, and we need to go into the Nuxt config file. And what we need to do is if we look inside Nuxt.js here, and we look at the commands and deployment, and we can look at deployment environments, and we look for GitHub pages, which is here. We can go right here. It tells you a little bit how to do it, but it mentions that if you happen to have a username github.io and you're using a repository name, you got to do a little bit more configuration. So it recommends that you add something to the router base to the nuxt config.js file. And to do that, then it also mentions that you should probably do something like this. So we're going to do that. So we're going to create this router base. We're going to put it above here. Oops. We're going to put this router base. We know that the name of this, well, we'll delete this. The name of the repository that we just created is called text Nuxt. It's supposed to be test, but whatever. Then, according to the directions here, we need to add in module.exports router dip base in here somewhere. So let's just add it here. And then it mentions now we have to set the deploy env.gh pages to build the site for the GitHub pages. So now we can open the package.json file, and we can create different deployment environments. So under scripts, we do have this build. So we can add in these two. So we have this build GH pages and generate GH pages. So now we should be able to use those. So if we go back to our file here, we can go npm run generate GH pages, just like this. And that will make sure that our deploy environment is set correctly. Okay, and went ahead and built it. So now we should be able to do the same thing we did before. So we're going to go back to our site here. We're going to open up our new refreshed version of the distribution folder. We're going to copy it over. We're going to commit it. Okay, so if we remember, we go back to settings here. We can look down at GitHub pages. So let's see if it works. And there it is. So it's working just as we expected. So you can see here now we're using Erik ch github.io/textnuxt, which is the repo we just created. So that's just about it. That's really simple explanation. You can also, it mentions here there's a few tools you can use. There's a command line push dir package that you can use to make this process a little easier. But for now, I thought this was just as easy to do. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment below and tell me what you guys think of Nuxt. Do you guys like it or not? And please click that subscribe button. That really helps me. And then click that bell button. Thanks. Take care.